Ladies and gentlemen, as the opposition side of the House, I have 2 points of argument. And the first argument is how this process of human drug trials endangers the human life, and I'll explain to you later in my arguments. And second argument is that it is the idea of the proposal is actually devalues the essence of punishment itself. I will explain to you later on my arguments. And my second speaker I'm going to explain to you about how prisoner status will make the conditions even worse if the government are trying to fulfill this policy. And the second speaker will also explain to you about giving this proposal to the goal of this proposal actually giving the prisoners the right to choose is not the right things to do. And this I'm going to explain by my second speaker. But before I give you my point of argument, ladies and gentlemen, the government side of the House have several ideas why they want to make this proposal exist and come in society. They talk about this person need to contribute something to the society. But this is actually given to him in my arguments about what is the essence of life, what is the essence of punishments that also will contribute to the society that can pay what they have done before rather than doing this kind of volunteering that actually endangers the life that I'll explain to you in my arguments. And the second, ladies and gentlemen, they keep talking about the safety of these procedures, but somehow, ladies and gentlemen, the government side of the House didn't clearly tell us how is the mechanism that make these trials is going to save and will not endanger the prisoners that exist in sanctions, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, they also talk about the prisoner itself is not really clear in the very first place. Why is that so? They talk about the characters that actually have extra criminal problems, creating extra criminal in society. Let's assume that there are lots of criminal actors in the society. For example, genocide, ladies and gentlemen. Do they really want to give this chance to the genocide actors, since they haven't defined this prisoners in the very first place? If they want to give this chance to the prisoners of genocide actors, what happened to the society? How much they have done destruction in society, wars, many people are getting collateral damage and many people die because of the actions, and they try to give this chance to these people. No, ma'am, I'm still explaining. And then it is not nonsense, ladies and gentlemen, because the status quo that actually what happened in UK, what happened in other countries that is developed this kind of idea, people are doing this because of payment, not for the exchange sentence. And my second speaker also explained to you what is the solution of these problems. We are going to be clinicians, amnesty, and other ideas that is better, less harmful than the ideas of giving exchange for volunteering and right trials, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I'm going to my arguments. I will tell you about the process of the trial itself, ladies and gentlemen. The first, injection, second is dropping, and the third is lubricants, chemical substance to the volunteers, actors, ladies and gentlemen. Injections. Doctors and scientists inject certain chemical substance to volunteers. And then, ladies and gentlemen, the effect of this condition is actually could lead to development of cancers. You know what cancer is, ladies and gentlemen? Based on WHO, World Health Organizations, cancer is one of the leading causes of death in the world, particularly in developing countries. Second, dropping chemical substance to volunteers' eyes. The impact, ladies and gentlemen, volunteers could be bleeding and could be blinded, and they can't see. And then, ladies and gentlemen, the third is the process of drug trial itself, ladies and gentlemen. They are lubricate something to their skins. And what will happen to the volunteers is that?
Sir.
Yes?
We did not see which one. Which one?
Nita.
Okay. Sir, the mechanisms of conducting drug trial is there. We did not merely just dropping a bad medicine to
your point.
person at the
Well,
first place.
I get your point. But they lubricate. I will tell you how is the process and what is the example that happened in UK related to the volunteering cases. Lubricate substance is lubricated to volunteers. The bad effect could irritate and their skin get florid, and florid also can develop cancers. if it is happened to the volunteers, ladies and gentlemen, what is the essence of these ideas, proposals? They want to get a lighter punishments, but in the end they are dying. So it is not really, no thanks. Because since the government of the house didn't clearly tell us how safe this procedure it is, that's why, ladies and gentlemen, it is not justified to the governments of the house to propose this idea and supposed to and make a law or something like that, ladies and gentlemen. Well, some cases that happened in UK. Based on TheGuardian.com, 6 men in intensive care unit after the drug trials goes wrong. The sick man reportedly healthy voluntary before the trial, but after the earliest stage of human testing of potential new medicine for inflammatory disease such as rheumatoid arthritis and leukemia, they got extremely breathing difficulties and their body get purple. Doctors say they are in critical and serious conditions. This is one example of the failure of drug trials on human. And based on the BBCUK.com, ladies and gentlemen, in 2013, 6 healthy young men were treated for organ failure after taking the drugs in clinical trials. 2 of them lost their fingers and toes, and other men subsequently developed cancer. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the examples that happened in people who are doing the voluntary discussion. So I'm talking to you about the essence of punishments. The essence of punishment is like deterrent effect. Second is incapacitations. The third is rehabilitations, ladies and gentlemen. What is the deterrent effect? People are being punished to make deterrent effect. For the perpetrators not doing the same, criminal also introduce to the society that what they have done is wrong. Talk about the genocide or something, ladies and gentlemen. This is the idea of how somebody commit wrong and they should not be really give this chance to give apologies. And the second is incapacitations, making their physical appearance not out of public. So because of a certain amount of time, this is conducted to make the perpetrators impossible to commit crime. And then rehabilitation, ladies and gentlemen. Rehabilitation calls for changing the individual's breaker through correctional interventions such as drug treatment programs. So they are in the jail, they are going to follow some treatments that can pay what they have done before, not doing voluntary stuff that endangers their life. Now, my second speaker will tell you about the solutions, about what is clemency by president, remission by president, amnesty by president that is less harmful than the process of this kind of idea. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, until the end of this debate, we are the government, the opposition of the House still believe that this proposal should fall. Thank you.